a little sip of wine so that I'm nice and loosey-goosey for this video. See, I fought tooth and nail for the victory. How I do it is a mystery. They snapping cause they couldn't picture me. Damn, yo. What's poppin', yo? I'm Yo. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to finally, and I've waited so long to do this video, so I'm really excited about it, but I'm finally gonna be recording my lash journey and just my experience. I'm gonna have little chapters just if you guys are more interested in a specific part of the video. I think it'll be inspirational to anybody interested in the beauty business, period. So stay tuned, y'all. If you guys want to check out my lash page, it's at Yoyo's Beauty Bar. We're on Instagram and TikTok. Let's get into the video. Alright, y'all, so basically I wanted to do lashes for a long time. I remember freshman year in college, in my college dorm room, thinking about doing lashes because lashes was not that saturated at that point. Not a lot of people were doing it. It was something where it was a luxury. I mean, it's still a luxury to this day, but at that point it was very like exclusive, and I just couldn't find nobody that did lashes. So I was very intrigued about what lash extensions were, and I don't know, it was something about it that really called out to me. I used to want to do nails, but it never really spoke to me. And then I do silk presses on my friends. It was also something that I was like, I would do it so I could have a little side hustle in college, but it wasn't something that was like calling out to me, you know what I'm saying? So it was just always there. It was just always there. But then I would also think like, but why would people want to get their lashes done? Like, like it's not saturated for a reason. Not everybody wants to get their lashes done. So I was always like back and forth. And actually, fun fact, so when it comes to lashes, I remember one time we was there, this was like back in high school, and my sister was obsessed with lash strips, and I was just like, okay. I didn't think it was ugly or nothing, but I wasn't like, what is that on your eyeballs? I was just like, oh, that's cute, you know what I'm saying? And then she would always tell me, oh my god, and lashes this and lashes that, and I would just be like, okay, I don't see the hype. And then I tried them on one time and I saw what they did to my face, and I was like, yeah, it's up and it's stuck. Like, it's not going back now. And now look at me, a whole lash check. Back to the story time. So I kind of just dropped it. And then one time I was getting my nails done by this girl. She is so bomb. The nails are so bomb on her. I just be broke half of the time. Like,
how much money does he have? Jane broke.
So I was getting my nails done, finessed by her for my first music video, Huffy.
So, you tryna come for me? Yeah, my team has been telling me. Really not paying no mind. Clocked and hustling for mine. See them riches be miserable.
And girl, so she was just doing my nails and we was just talking. And I was like asking her for advice about the beauty industry. And she said something to me that I think is always gonna stick with me. She was like, no matter how saturated a market is, nobody's gonna do a service the way that you do that service. Meaning, the stuff that you're looking for, that lash check is not gonna do. That's why competition is good. And like, I never saw it that way. When you look for somebody to get your nails done by them, you don't go to the first person you see. You look through different ones. They don't do it the same way that you prefer it to be. And that's how everybody is. Every lash check is gonna have a different way that they do lashes. It doesn't mean that this girl is better than this girl. It just means that this girl does it a specific way that they want, this girl does a specific way that they want. It's not that you're bad or that you're good. Like, people are gonna go to you because they like the way that you do it. They like your style, your specific style. So that talk, and she wasn't even being hella motivational with it. She was just being real about the beauty industry. It could be price, it could be design, anything like that. So I was like, wow. And then I was like, do you think I should do nails? Like, what industry do you think is better, the nail industry or the lash industry? And she told me personally, even though I'm a nail artist, I would tell you to go in the lash artist direction, because lash artists could upcharge however much they want because of how new the service is and the way that it's developing. Like, the way the industry is set up, you can charge $200 and something for a set and people will pay for it. But nails, there's a limit to how much people are willing to pay. So I was like, That's a valid point. She told me about at the salon that she works at, there's a girl that does that does lashes. So she told me she's very sweet, she's very patient, she's really good. Da, 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 da. So I was like, oh, okay. So I looked her up, I reached out to her. She had good prices with her classes, and I was like, girl, I might just take that step. And I took the step. I signed up for my classes. I sent her the deposit. I was like, you know what, like literally I would search up on YouTube all the time how to do lash extensions. I was thinking about trying to learn it on my own, but I was like, no, like this is something that like I would want to learn from an actual certified lash artist. Comes training, I get to my training, I'm excited, y'all. It was not what I expected. But when my hand touched the tweezer, I didn't think it was gonna feel like that. Like I was holding the tweezers in my hands and I was like, what the hell? It was kind of like, you know, that little thing where you like doing like two different things, like tapping your stomach and rubbing. I can't even do it right now. But it really felt like that. I was like, whoa. Nobody told me that. Nobody told me it was gonna be like that. Isolating lashes, bro, when I tell you I almost gave up at that class, I wasn't grasping what she was teaching me. And it wasn't nothing on her or nothing like that. I'm not good with my hand. And I was like, I fucked up. And then I got a real life client, and it was like, if anything, I think that's like the hardest part for me is isolation. Because I was just like two little pinchos that you gotta like maneuver. It was stressful. I was like, it did not look this hard on like in those videos. I was like, this is what I gotta do all the time. And I was like, my back was hurting because I was doing it on a live model. I had been there for a couple hours. It was a lot. But I came home after the training and I practiced. Y'all, I practiced every single day. I practiced doing on a lash mannequin. I practiced my timing. Because if it's one thing about me, I'm a slow bitch. But I was like, I can't be a slow bitch with clients. Like, and lash extensions is so tedious. And I just hate how long lashing takes, if anything. Because it's just like, ugh. But I was so scared to try it on a real person. Because the thing about lashes is, what if I get glue in somebody's eye? What if, you know, somebody's eyelids get shut closed? Like I just don't, I'm scared. So I was very scared to try it on a real person. So I did it on my roommate, and she has really curly lashes, and I was like, what the fuck, whoa. And then I set up my lash page. I was like, okay, this is a lot harder than I anticipated it to be. Like, oh, I wasn't ready.
She wasn't ready.
Lashing was not easy, and I was like, damn, like,
Damn, yo.
And I mean, a lot of time I did look at it as like quick money, or like a good way to like, you know, make some extra money. But it's a lot of dedication that you gotta put into lashing. So basically, I created my lash page. I made a deal. It was like $45. And he said, but I'm only doing classic and hybrid right now. I'm just practicing. Or no, I actually did. I was like, I'll do 2 people for free. I'll do 2 people for free. Matt, a lot of people hit me up automatically. And I was like, it's closed. Stop hitting me up. It's closed. So then I did the deal on my business page. People just booked. You know what I'm saying? I was surprised that people booked because I was so new. And it wasn't like I was doing anything crazy in promotion. I wasn't even spending money on IG promotions. People just came just because their friends would tell them like, oh, you know, Yo-Yo's doing lashes, whatever. Like, people that got my service done, they would tell their friends would come. It was just great. But all my sets were only $45. That barely covers. So if I'm doing lashes one day, like let's say I have 2-3 clients in one day, I don't have a chance to cook if I also have homework. You know what I'm saying? So it became a weird dynamic because I was only making $45 a set, which is not that much. Like, lashes is a luxury. We're individually separating each and every single one of your lash hairs, and we're applying either one individual fan, or we have to make a fan of 2 to 10 fake lash. Like, it's not easy, okay? And it takes a lot out of the lash artist. I don't have the best eyesight, so it strains my eyes a lot. It's a lot that goes into lashing. That's why it's so expensive. the tools and stuff that we use is, you know, not cheap either. So I was only making $45. I wasn't really making back what I had invested in the class, massage table. Between me buying food and buying new lash trays, like, it wasn't really doing much. I had a point where I was getting really booked, but my wisdom tooth, I have to get it removed. I still haven't gotten it removed because it's just been a whole lot of issues. Then I was going back to New York to visit my family. After that, going back to DR to visit my family, which I hadn't seen in some time. And then I came back and it was just so hectic. I was getting back into school, so just getting back into the motions of going back to school was a lot. And then just a whole lot of stuff happened. Then I was like, you know what? I moved my lash room into the living room anyway. So I was like, you know what? I gotta redecorate. And then I was like, you know what? This is my final push. I'm gonna get a lash recliner. It's a big transition, okay? So now I'm not really booked like that. But because of the wisdom tooth fiasco, I stopped working in November. I have not been back since. Because of COVID and everything, hours went down. They were giving me 5 hours a week. And I get paid $8 an hour. That's fully minimum wage. I was like, respectfully, I can't do this. The amount of money that I was making working 32 hours in 1 week, I made $162 every 2 weeks. I made that amount in New York working 1 week for 16 hours. That was crazy. Like, I physically, I didn't want to go to work. I couldn't do it. Lash extensions helped me out a little bit because I had a little bit of extra cash flowing in. Then I went on vacation, so I spent all that money. From the money that I got from my refund check, I took a portion of that, I invested it into my business in 1 week. And I'm saying this for inspirational purposes. I don't say this to brag. I just got back. This is my first week lashing after everything that happened. After a 3-month break, I had 3 clients this week. I thought I would do more, you know, and I made $245 this week alone. That was with college discounts, and that's not including the tips that I got. So when I say, girl, go and do it. Do what you want to do, boo. I mean that. If you really want to do the lash industry, I'm just telling you, it's not going to be easy. No matter what industry that you choose, it's just not going to be easy. You're going to have to train. You're going to have to practice. Your back going to be hurting. You're going to be hungry. You're going to be stressed. There are so many times that I was like, I'm not doing this no more. I was so over my head and overwhelmed that I was like, I can't do this. But it's always when my client sees their after result that I'm just like, this is why I do it. But yeah, so right now in the place that I am, I have a renovated lash studio, which I will be showing you guys the vlog. I'll also be doing a lash room tour, but there is a spot for you in this industry and you could do it. That is my little lash journey. So this is my 8-month update. I will come back and do a 1-year update in a couple months. I'm really excited for this journey and my growth. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope it was inspirational, motivational, interesting, at least entertaining. You know, I hope you guys got something out of this video. If you did, please leave a like on this video. It will help me so much. And leave a comment what you guys want to see so I know what to make content about. If you guys want more lashing videos, request it in the comments below and I will try my hardest to get to them. Thank you guys so much for tuning in today. And I'm gonna catch y'all next time.